Hi, welcome to U.S. Maritime Action. Today we're going to talk about updates for the Ships for America Act. Behind me here we have the Star of India at the San Diego Maritime Museum.
Our first story is from the Covington and goes way back to April when the Ships Act was reintroduced into Congress by bipartisan sponsors Mark Kelly, Todd Young, John Garamendi, and Trent Kelly. Starting off, we see the establishment of a Maritime Security Trust Fund, which will be paid for by tariffs and duties collected by U.S. Customs. Then we have a rulemaking committee to align international and U.S. rules better. Expansion of cargo preference, basically carrying goods from China on U.S. flagged ships. There is a tax credit of 25% for shipyard facilities investments and a 33% tax credit to repair, build, or repower a U.S. flagged vessel. There is a fund for the maritime labor force, which will promote education, worker training, and worker retention, among other things. There will be an initiation to require U.S. Navy and Coast Guard procurement to align with commercial shipbuilding best practices. And finally, we will see that the bill is reviewed by various committees, and then it may get wrapped into a larger piece of legislation. Our next story brings us to Hanwha Philly Shipyard, where they have just launched their first subsea rock laying vessel. So this is going to be a U.S. flagged vessel into the commercial fleet. In the Ships for America Act, we're trying to get up to 250 ocean-going ships. This will most likely just be used domestically, but we'll see what happens. Then we have the French Carrier CMA CGM has flagged the largest container ship to the US. It's a 9,000 TEU vessel, and while it won't be Jones Act compliant, it will be trading internationally, so that's definitely a check for the Ships of America Act even before it's passed on adding to the fleet, and it sounds like CMA CGM is planning on adding an additional 20 ships in the next 10 years. This one is a pretty big announcement from Hanwha Philly Shipyard. They'll be partnering with their Korean yard to construct an LNG carrier. Most of the ship will be built in Korea, so it won't be Jones Act compliant, but it will be here to test US regulatory initiatives on LNG carriers.